Welcome to Yadna Investment Academy. In our earlier video on National Pension Scheme, we had covered the scheme in detail. In the current video, we are going to cover the advantages and disadvantages of NPS. The basic objective of the National Pension Scheme is to provide pension opportunity to every Indian. NPS enables you to save particularly for retirement. It helps you save regularly, invest regularly, and stay invested for a longer duration. Your NPS contribution gets invested into the stock market, corporate debt, and government securities. So, for people who have never invested into the stock market directly or through mutual funds, or for people who have not even invested into ELSS, NPS serves as an instrument to diversify their retirement investment. NPS is transparent as you know how much of your money is getting invested into the stock market, into corporate debt, or government securities, as you are the one who decide this proportion. NPS is accessible as you can open an NPS account through PSU banks, many private banks, and through post offices. Investments in NPS can be claimed for tax reductions under the overall limit of the Section 80C, and an additional tax reduction of 50,000 rupees is available under the Section 80CC D1B. Low fund management charge of 0.1% makes NPS the cheapest retirement product. The other charges like account opening fee etc. are also very less. The permanent retirement account number that you get when you opt for NPS is portable. You have a choice of 7 fund managers to switch your investments, and this choice of fund managers is likely to go up in the future. Let us talk about the disadvantages. Only partial withdrawal of the final corpus that you get on retirement is allowed. That is, 40% of your final corpus you can withdraw without paying any taxes. An additional 20% can be withdrawn by paying taxes according to your tax slab, and the remaining 40% has to be utilized to buy annuity. If you don't want to pay any taxes, you would have to utilize 60% of the corpus to buy annuity. The next disadvantage is compulsory buying of annuity with 40% of your retirement corpus. Annuities currently give returns about 6 to 7%, which are very low. So there might be situations wherein the retiree wants to invest into some other avenue like senior citizen savings scheme, mutual funds, etc. But NPS does not allow investment of this 40% corpus into some other avenue. The next disadvantage is that the returns from annuity are taxed according to your tax slab. On the other hand, there are certain other investment options like mutual funds wherein the returns are tax-free after a certain duration. The next disadvantage is that a maximum of 50% of your contributions can be invested into equity. So there might be young people or some others too who would want to invest a higher portion into equity to build a better corpus. This maximum of 50% of allocation to equity might change in the near future as the pension regulator PFRDA is all set to launch 2 schemes, one for aggressive subscribers and another for conservative subscribers. Aggressive subscribers may allocate up to 75% of funds to equity, whereas conservative subscribers may allocate up to 25% of their funds to equity. As per the pension fund regulator PFRDA, the NPS fund managers currently have a passive fund management approach. NPS funds invest into stocks which make up the indices like the Nifty and the Sensex. NPS funds go up or down in the same proportion as the indices. So here there is no effort made to beat the index as it is done in the actively managed funds. However, the PFRDA is considering active fund management in the near future. NPS has the longest lock-in period. So for someone who's just 25 years of age, he cannot touch his corpus for 35 years. In these 35 years, partial withdrawals of the contributions that you have made is allowed in certain conditions. And again, on retirement, 40% of the corpus is locked up in annuity. And in case if you retire before 60 years of age, 80% of your corpus is locked up in annuity. Friends, we have tried to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of the National Pension Scheme as of today. NPS is an evolving scheme, so it might get a EEE status in the future, or maybe the corpus that you get on retirement would be indexed and then taxed. So only time can tell whether it becomes more advantageous or disadvantageous. Friends, thanks for watching this video. Watch this space for more such topics. Until then, happy investing. If you have any questions, let us know in the comment section below our videos. And if you like our videos, please do subscribe. Thank you.